What's up, Spotlight Squad? Get ready because Tom Spotlight is dropping the hottest news you need to know, right now. We're diving deep into the afterlife with Miles Teller and Elizabeth Olsen in the new film, Eternity, a high-concept afterlife rom-com that's got everyone talking at the Toronto Film Festival. Then we're heading north of the border to Calgary, where City Council is making some huge decisions that could impact the entire city. From major building projects to property taxes and even climate declarations, we've got the breakdown on what's happening in Calgary. And for all you Marvel fans out there, get ready for a twist you absolutely did not see coming. The Scarlet Witch is back, but not in the way anyone expected, and we're breaking down what this means for the future of the MCU. We've got all this and more coming your way, so make sure you're subscribed and the bell is rung so you're the first to know. Let's get into it. This is the afterlife rom-com that has everyone buzzing. The new film, Eternity, starring Miles Teller and Elizabeth Olsen, just premiered at the Toronto Film Festival, and it's a high-concept journey into what happens after we die. The story centers on Larry Cutler, played by Miles Teller, a devoted husband of 67 years to Joan, portrayed by Elizabeth Olsen. When Larry unexpectedly passes first, he finds himself in the Junction, a bustling portal to the afterlife. There, he's tasked with choosing how he'll spend eternity. But things get complicated when Joan also arrives, and a past love, Luke, re-enters the picture, presenting Joan with a magical yet tragic love triangle. The film explores Joan's agonizing choice between the life she built with Larry and the passionate first love she lost. Early reactions from the Toronto Film Festival suggest a film with a strong start and a soulful premise, but one that may struggle with pacing in its middle act, leaving audiences waiting for Joan's decision. The visual design and cinematography are praised, but the chemistry between the leads and the scripts are points of discussion. Will Joan choose the comfort of decades or the fire of a lost love? We'll have to wait for its November 26th release to find out. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up. Next, we're jetting off to Calgary for some major city council decisions. In the afterlife, choosing your eternal destiny is the ultimate romantic dilemma, and Elizabeth Olsen is at the center of it all in A24's new rom-com, Eternity. Directed by David Frayne, the film presents a unique premise. Joan, played by Olsen, must decide between two husbands for eternity. There's Luke, the dashing man she loved before he died in the Korean War, and Larry, the man she married and spent 67 years with, portrayed by Miles Teller. The film explores this celestial love triangle, forcing Joan to confront her past and present loves in a surreal afterlife setting. Critics note the film's sincerity and amusing moments, but also point to its overextended nature and a world building that sometimes overshadows the emotional core. The performances of Miles Teller and Elizabeth Olsen are highlighted, with Teller bringing charm and Olsen anchoring the film with palpable anguish. However, supporting actors like Davin Joy Randolph and John Early are felt to be constrained by the script's schematic nature. Eternity grapples with the idea that life's beauty lies in its brevity, offering a thought-provoking, albeit lengthy, exploration of love, commitment, and the choices we make, both in life and in the great beyond. It's a film that might make you appreciate your own finite existence even more. But before we ponder eternity, let's bring it back down to earth for some crucial city updates. Calgary is buzzing with activity as City Council tackles a range of critical issues. A significant motion is heading to Council that could see the city invest $7.5 million into the residential conversion of the historic Barron Building, a move that could revitalize downtown. Meanwhile, the ambitious Green Line LRT project continues to make progress, with city administration confirming it's on track and on budget. Great news for commuters. On the housing front, Council has decided against implementing a higher property tax for short-term rentals not used as primary residences. However, the city is feeling the pinch from U.S. tariffs, with an estimated $310,000 in direct impacts already recorded since early March. Plus, we're getting updates on transit accessibility and the upcoming civic election, with mayoral candidates making their case. Stay tuned to City News for all the breaking details on these developing stories that shape the future of Calgary. From city halls to the multiverse, our next story is a game changer for Marvel fans. Prepare yourselves, Marvel fans, because the Scarlet Witch is back in the MCU, and it's not the triumphant return anyone anticipated. After her apparent demise in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, Wanda Maximoff, played by Elizabeth Olsen, is making a comeback in the upcoming animated series Marvel Zombies. This isn't the hero we know. This is a zombified variant, a terrifying prospect given her immense power, which was showcased even against an Infinity Stone-wielding Ultron in What If? Fans are speculating on Reddit about how this zombie Wanda will be a formidable threat, with many believing she'll be an enemy that heroes must escape rather than fight. The series, set to release on September 24th, was originally planned as a film and will be released in 4 parts. Questions linger about her resurrection and presence in this universe, especially after her encounter with Strange Supreme. Get ready for a dark and thrilling new chapter when Marvel Zombies drops. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Miles Teller and Elizabeth Olsen navigate the afterlife in eternity. Calgary City Council made pivotal decisions on development and taxes, and the Scarlet Witch made a shocking, zombified return to the MCU. Don't miss a moment of the action. Smash that like button, subscribe to Tom's Spotlight for more exclusive content, ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop, and tell us in the comments what you think of these stories. Plus, follow us on all social media platforms for behind the scenes and more.